That's
my pot plant.
That's pot plant.
He made me a pot plant of my very own.
Pot plant, yeah.
Gardened by my
you guys into pot?
canines.
Well, a little bit. I said, well, come on, I'll show you my pot plant. That's it.
Fake, yeah.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
I gotta paint it. Everything needs painting. The dogs are watching it.
Oh, that's
My
hysterical.
canines.
It's nice to meet you too.
Oh, I'm Eileen.
Yeah,
I'm
Eileen.
Mrs. Stan.
Hi, I'm Ellen.
Ellen, I'm Eileen.
Very nice to meet you. And this is Matilda.
Matilda.
Too much stuff in your workshop?
Yeah. Well, I used to build machinery, and I don't do that anymore. People have so much money they go and buy it new now. There's the 2 gates I made. Guy hasn't picked them up yet.
You make them from scratch?
Yes. I didn't make the twirly things. I get those from Italy. I've made a bunch of gates. I've made probably 50 gates. All the gates, all the way up this road you'll see gates. I made every one of them. But anyway, we had to lay it out. Then she'd come and look at the Chinese lady that lived here. She'd look at it. No. Then we'd change it. Then we'd do some more, change it. You know, and they kept, because they wanted to get what they wanted.
And then they moved.
Well, he died.
Oh.
He died.
And the centerpiece you bought?
Huh?
The centerpiece you bought?
Yes. Yes.
But you did all the twirlies and stuff.
Yeah, we did a lot of stuff on that.
Why did you put 3 hinges on there?
Take the weight. They had to bring a crane to get it up here.
How much does it
Put
weigh?
it up with a crane. It was too heavy.
Oh, yeah. How much does it weigh?
It weighs 1,000 pounds minimum.
He did the fabrication for the ancestor gates at the 20th Street Park down in Chico.
Oh, how
Did you
nice.
see those?
No.
Where are they? Because we got to go see them.
The 20th Street Park
We can
down
see them
there by
tomorrow.
the
We can see them
Chapman
tomorrow.
School.
I did half of it, not all of it, half. I did the hard one, me and the girl, the artist,
Jenny Hale
and it took us 2 months.
drew the patterns, made up the phototypes for it,
Very
and Stan
nice.
did the metal fabrication for the big ones.
And I got $500. The other artist fabricator, which is, he got $5,000. And he said he couldn't do that kind of work. So we had to do it out here, out on the, oh boy.
Well, I'm impressed with your work and
I'm not.
the nice. You're not. What would you have liked to make?
I'd like to be more artistic. I mean, I think the stuff is very crude. Like some guy, some caveman would make it.
And how would you go about making it more creative then and
I don't
artistic?
know. I just never got into it. That's going to be a big clock with a table inside that turns, and there'll be the bongs hanging down inside.
Excellent.
And here's another one. Look at this one.
Look at this bird bath. Matilda.
Oh, that's Big Ben. That's Big Ben.
What do the others sound like?
I made this for disabled people. No charge. They never come back.
Oh. Yes, I think it's worth $85 because of all the work that goes into it, and it's attractive and it's unique.
I don't want to charge too much, but because I have to make money. Some money, not much. I made this engine for a guy. Well, he's getting to the point where he's losing it. You know, he knows he's going to die. He says you can have the train. I made it for kids. No kid ever rode it. It was only adults.
What's your favorite piece?
I don't really have one. And a favorite, I don't know. Probably I like the Indians the best. I like the Indians.
Show me the Indians.
Right there.
And do you sell your art pieces?
Sometimes.
Not very, unless I make a second piece.
What inspires you to make a specific piece? Is it the material?
Just look at it and See if I can make something out of
And where do you get your raw material from?
it. The junkyard.
It's
Or
all
people throw it
scrap.
in the yard. They call these are microwave terminals. This is a refrigeration container. That's part of a refrigerator. This is part of a refrigerator. These are the inside of a heat exchanger. But I did it wrong. I should have put iron bars in there, but underneath I welded a piece onto a plate so if somebody sits on it, it won't break. You know, that won't go. If it was
Get angry.
How did you get involved in making all these sculptures?
It's just a
just
hobby.
stick
of
them
his.
together. I don't know.
When did you start?
About 40 years ago. I got stuff all over the place. I just made it and left it there. Interesting.
So you can never move from here.
Oh yes.
Well, we can't move now because I'm
We
too
don't
old.
want to.
I got too much junk.
So you said you're both sailors?
Pardon?
You were both sailors?
She's a sea captain.
Sea
And
captain?
he's a
Yes,
marine
she
engineer.
really is. It's hard to believe what she is. Well, look at the sign.
It's right there behind the can.
And you were a sea captain where?
I was tugboat captain up in Puget Sound. Puget Sound's modern day Tugboat Annie.
And how long did you do that for?
Oh, that was a different lifetime ago. That was about 30. I didn't. I don't know. I'd have to check it all out. But that's been a long time ago.
Tugboat Annie. See the Humpty Dumptys over there, the little guy, it was bolted down to that bridge. The little buggers come here from up the street. They bust it loose and threw it in the creek. And my friend up the road, he said, oh, I'll get it out. So he goes in there, pulling it. Of course, it was full of water.
Oh, yes.
And he didn't make it. In the water he goes. He fell right in the creek.
Yeah, well, you're making the world a better place. You're doing wonderful things and entertaining, making people's lives happier.
Thank you so much for showing this to us.
Oh,
Yeah.
no problem.
Thank you for your wonderful hospitality.